In this tutorial, I will teach you how to take apart and reassemble the V-Cube 6, and I am using the black version. Now an interesting note is that this uses the same mechanism and the same amount of pieces as the V-Cube 7. That is why there are so many inner pieces inside. To begin, open up the pieces like this, and pull out these two edge pieces, just like this. And oddly, there are white pieces inside instead of black. So just continue pulling out these pieces. And now basically you should be able to just turn it and pieces should just come out. Okay, for the most part, I will reassemble the cube mixed up, but you will have to leave the corners in the solved position so that it will still become solvable. So I'm gonna just sort out all of these corners and have the colors face me so that I'll be able to find which one I need quickly. Okay, now on to the reassembly. Take one of the bigger inner pieces and then the two smaller ones. You can see that this smaller one will fit together with this larger inner piece, and then you can fit that right onto the larger inner piece. And then just take the core and then just put it right in there. Maybe a little tough to do. So just keep going at it until you get that in there. There we go. And then put two more of those smaller inner pieces in there. And then put in another set of inner edge pieces between these two pieces. Okay, there. I finally got those pieces in there. And just in case you're wondering what causes the clicking mechanism, one part of it is these bigger inner pieces. They fit snugly into the core, and as they move over the other pieces, they pop back into the core. And then another thing is these smaller inner pieces. You notice that there is a bump right there, and that fits right into the core, so those also snap right into place. So take this centerpiece, the very centerpiece right here, and fit that right there. Then take one of these pieces, that looks like this, and fit that on there. And there are two kinds of them. One is basically the mirrored image of the other, and then you can fit that into there. Then take one of the larger centerpieces, this one, and then fit that into there. Then take the smallest edge piece, like this one here, and stick that on both sides. Then take the larger edge piece and put that on there. And put that one there. Then take a corner, doesn't matter which, and stick that on there. And I'm going to set this down here, and make sure the core doesn't slip away like that, so just kind of hold it upright. Then take one of these pieces, fit that right there, and then another one, and fit that right there. And take one of these, put that on both sides, then take a large edge piece, put that right there, then take one of this kind of centerpiece, put that there, and then this piece, and this one. Okay, and then after you have those pieces stacked up like that, take one of the larger inner pieces and fit that right in there. And then take the two smaller edge pieces and fit them together like this, and then just push them right in this gap. I'm gonna hold that piece in so it doesn't slip out, and then there, just like that. Do that on the other side. And fit that in there. And there we go, we got the first corner section done. Now, just continue doing this until you have maybe 1 or 2 corner sections, just until I say. Okay, now one thing I want to add in here is, as I said before, you need to keep the corners solved. So looking at this corner, I need to find the other one that has orange and blue on it. And here it is, and then just fit that in there so that it matches with this corner. Now continue stacking up the pieces and just make sure that you have all of the corners in the solved position. Okay, there. Now I have only one more corner section to go, and then just stack up the pieces layer by layer. And then take the last corner and then just fit it in place, just like that. And then for these pieces, just kind of slide them into position, like that. Then for these pieces, just kind of stick them up like this and hold them up there. And then take the final 2 edge pieces and then just pop them in there. Just like that. There, now all you have to do is solve it. But look at the corners and make sure that you have them all correctly positioned. And if you see one corner that isn't positioned correctly, then go ahead and take out the pieces and position them correctly. This concludes the tutorial.